It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and today we are going to be hauling some wood back to the sugar shack. I need to get the sugar shack stocked up and ready to go because next weekend we'll be boiling. Normally I have enough wood in there to do 2 boils at least, but looking at this year, I'm really thinking it's only going to be 1 boil, most likely. The way the forecast looks is just going to warm up, and the snow is almost already gone. So it's looking like we have 1 kick at the can and we better get it right. We're collecting sap. It froze solid in the cube, so we're good for a couple more days. And the temperatures aren't crazy. It's going to run. So hopefully by this weekend, we can actually boil our first boil of the season and probably our last. So it's just a weird year. So anyways, we're going to be hauling back the wood we cut the last 2 weekends to the sugar shack. We're going to be using the Massey 50 with the 3-point-inch loader. So we're actually going to get a good chance to see how strong the loader is. It really has been a lot more useful since the new pump. It actually lifts a lot. It's really helped a lot. So we are going to try to haul back as many logs as we can. So I don't have a clam on the bucket, or I don't even have anything that'll hold the logs good. So I'm going to have to ratchet strap it. But I think it's going to work anyways. So let's go. I have these little forks I put on. I don't know why I did it. It was try to grab brush or something. They haven't really panned out that much, but it is something to hold a little more logs on the bucket. So I think what I'm going to do is raise the bucket up, put the ratchet strap down, and then I'm going to ratchet strap like a big chunk of logs to the bucket. And then we'll see if we can get it back to the sugar shack. Some point I want to make some bracket maybe that goes into the bucket and it can haul logs, like just have a cradle or something, so I won't have to strap it. This is kind of a weird way of doing it, but I think it's going to work good and I won't have to make as many trips. And the first time I tried to use it just putting logs on it, I pretty well lost every single one, so that's no good. I feel like that is too much, but I kind of wanted to see how much it actually could lift. So I think that'll be a good test. Do you think it's going to lift it? I really have no idea. Like with this loader, it's so far out from the back of the tractor. Even if it does lift it, I'm not going to leave it too high. Yep, that is too much. It's actually probably for the best that it can't lift this much weight. What'll happen is it would be super unstable. I kind of wanted to see what it could lift. Okay, so let's see if it'll lift this amount. So that wasn't so bad, was it? It is possible that I might be able to lift a little bit more than this, because I had a valve that was kind of slightly open and it kind of cuts down on my flow. So I kind of closed that and it lifted this pile. So I'm wondering if it would have lifted the other pile just off the ground. So we're going to try the next one a little bit bigger again with that valve closed. That's not so bad. It's better than putting them on the four-wheeler. I could only put, I don't know, 4 on the four-wheeler. So now I think I can haul at least double for each trip. So that's kind of a bonus. Fast with this or this thing high. Right now I got it like 3 feet off the ground. When I go into the ditch, it's going to really drop the back end. I don't want to get home. Man. Okay, so I got to put this in high gear. One thing I learned is don't take a corner too quick, because it takes a lot of weight off the front and just swings you around. Live and learn. Oh my gracious. That's close enough. I'm not going to restart it. Man. I went a little while with the length. I'm gonna have to cut them off a bit so I can at least walk around. But that's not bad for 2 trips to the sugar shack. Oh, there goes my tractor rolling away. I can't go too far. That's not bad. 2 trips to the sugar shack. Really? I get 2 more in here, I feel like I'd have enough for 2 boils. So anything extra is just bonus for next year or whatever, you know. that is just enough wood for 2 boils, for sure. I need some more thinner sticks, but I have just enough. And I definitely know I have enough for 3 boils if I fill in this space. I do have more wood out there, so maybe some nights I'll haul it in if I don't have to dump the sap. But man, it's just started to rain, and I really don't feel like grabbing wood and hauling it back in the rain. So there you go. We do have enough wood for these 2 boils for sure. I think I'm going to run around, try to put some of these pails and these lids that got blew off back on so I don't waste too much of the sap. It was really, really windy the other day. I was wondering if I was going to have a greenhouse left. It was so bad, but everything looks like it's pretty good. So I'm just going to go put the lids on, and I'm going to call it a day. So that's about enough for today. You guys have a good one.